Hi Rangers, and welcome to your next activity for this evening's meeting called Random Redesign, taken from the Express Yourself Deep Pink theme. It's a UMA and it lasts about 30 minutes, so you don't want to spend too long and go into too much detail on this one. You basically just want to find a random item from your house. I've decided to go with a grotty plastic bag. And what you're going to do is you're going to be thinking about the design process, how it happens and why people design things the way they do. So when you're first looking at your item, you want to think about the colour. Well, this is quite monotone, boring, plain white or slightly see-through. The shape. Oh yes, you can put items in it. The texture and the material. Well, this, you can hear, makes a lot of noise. And also it's very thin plastic. So when you put big things like packets of flour or sugar or tins in, it immediately strains the bag, it will cut into your hands and sometimes they will break if you put too much. So that's not very practical for holding heavy shopping or a lot of it. Again, there's not much contrast because I've only used one colour. There's no typing, they've called the title font here. There's no typing or branding on here at all, so it's very plain. So now I'm going to think, what's going to inspire me to design this differently? Well, one of the suggestions here is friends and family. Well, if I wanted my mum or my grandparent to hold this, it's not going to be comfortable for them. And as soon as you put a few things in, it might become too heavy for them because they can't hold things off the ground for a long period of time. So that's a thought to bear in mind. Music or art might inspire you. You might want to put a particular style like Art Deco on whatever you make. That's your choice. Perhaps seeing things from abroad, from different cultures and different landscapes might inspire you with your product. The natural world, you might want to make it out of natural fibres. Obviously, plastic is awful. It doesn't recycle very well and it doesn't break down very well. And then previous experiences. Well, like I said, the handles break and can cut into your hands. So that's why I would like to redesign a plastic bag. So choose your object, and then what you're going to do is come up with a quick picture of it and why you've changed certain things. So hopefully you can see this reasonably clearly. I'm afraid I've used pink as one of the colours, so it doesn't stand out very well. So I've got a nice, much bigger shopping bag with a very strong handle that's reinforced and with padding to make it comfortable. And the same with the shoulder strap. It's padded and it's comfortable and it's removable as well. I've got it so it flexes in the middle so it can widen out to put bigger things in the bottom as well. And possibly put wheels on the bottom for elderly people so they're not having to carry the weight. They're just guiding it along the ground. I also want it to be made out of recyclable materials. I've mentioned here plan, which basically means plastic yarn. So it could actually be made out of recycled plastic bags. And also if it's made out of recycled items, it could be wiped down with disinfectant, or it could possibly go in the washing machine as well to be cleaned. A pocket at the front, either to put your shopping list in or perhaps to hold a write-on, wipe-off board so that you could actually write your shopping list on the front here and then wipe it off when you've bought everything when you've got home. And then there's a pencil holder at the top here. So a sturdy bag that's not going to break or collapse can be used many times, and also you could potentially get it in lots of different colours and sizes to suit different people. Another thought that I had was if these were all designed by all the supermarkets in the country, they could all have their own little branding on there somewhere so that they could actually foot the bill together and save each other lots of money, and they're making something that's good for the environment and actually useful for us to have as long-lived shopping bags. So that was my idea. I'm sure you've got lots of fantastic ideas and thoughts on that, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with later on in our Ranger meeting.